On today's episode, a girl, a dream, a rabbit animal, and the existential question of how much gingham is too much. Hi guys! Be honest, can you immediately tell I'm a fraud because I'm wearing this headband today? I don't know what it is about certain items, but they just feel illegal to wear. You know, you're walking down the street and everybody knows you've never worn it. Anyway, hi girls, I can officially say that because according to my recent video demographics, life is worth living. Today we're sewing some more things for my Pinterest board, and I promise you I'm more organized this time around. I have my Picnic Bitch Fantasy come to life planned. The first thing I want to make is this black and white cohort with little like micro shorts and a little top. And then I want to make this, yes, everything is gingham. I'm sorry. If you watched like Best Dressed Ashley, she used to always say picnic bitch core, and that is the terminology I will be using. For my second shirt, I think I'll use this fabric. And then I also have another one, which is this micro red gingham. The third unknown thing I will put right here. I did say I'm more organized, but not that organized. And maybe I'll use some of the fabrics I already have because I be buying shit. And yes, I keep it outside because I live in a one-bedroom apartment. Today is Thursday and we're starting off this week-long challenge with this business in the front, party in the back top. Now you might be wondering why I'm putting myself through this. And is it because I partially hate myself? Yes. Is it because I love to put unnecessary pressure on myself? Also yes. But most importantly, I'm still trying to figure out what my style actually is. And I'm also really tired of this push to consume and have 500 micro trends every season. So what better way to run away from that than to see what you like and then just make it. My boyfriend's on a work call, so you have sewing ASMR right now. No, but I'm actually already confused because it had me cut out a pattern like this, but now it's saying to sew the dart. You get like a snatch, and now here I already have this done for me, so I'm not sure if I need to now sew a straight line or if I just do a little bit of a triangle to be sure. I think that worked. Now we gotta sew in these long boys, which will be used for the bow in the back, and finish the straps. This is she currently. If you see the mess in the back and in the mirror, no you don't, okay? I'm just a lady trying to live my life. I think it's turning out super cute. I still need to do the bottom part. So the elastic on the back, which I've never done before, I hope it will turn out fine. Also, if you have any hair tutorial suggestions I could follow, please do let me know, because ever since I cut my own bangs, I cut them myself all the time because I can't justify going to the hairdresser every couple of weeks. And so oftentimes I end up looking like a mushroom. And no hate to the mushroom community whatsoever, of course. But I don't like looking like one. So you're supposed to put a shorter elastic with your longer piece of fabric so that when the elastic is at its full length, the fabric underneath is like ruffled and flouncy. But I hope you're hungry for nothing, because this created a zero flounce effect. Here you can see the difference with the front part, which was just gathered with a basting stitch. So I said, okay, I'm gonna try this again with a shorter elastic. But the results were nearly identical, so then I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna trust the pattern. I hope this works. This is like one of those Love Island confession booths when they're like, do you know what, mate? I did kiss her. I wish the sewing machine was one of those machines that you just slap and then miraculously it works again, because my thread just broke on the fucking same piece for the 5,000th time. I need to calm down.
Okay. Are you kidding? That's unfair. She made those. I need to calm down. Everything's fine.
Amanda.
I'm an adult.
But now I gotta top stitch this bitch. Unfortunately, we have a situation on our hands. The back is giving poopy diaper bag. I really wanted to trust the pattern, so I said, okay, I'm just gonna, do as it says. And now I need to take this in, I think. Even though I thought I was gonna be done with this already by now. Actually, I thought I was gonna be done with the second piece by now, but
Joke's on me. So yeah, let's do that and then we're finished with this. I'm ready to throw a garden party and buy 200 gnomes. I think this is super cute and perfect for frolicking. Moving on to the two-piece set, which I definitely wouldn't have picked a couple of years ago. Growing up in a small town, it conditioned me to never wear something out of the ordinary. And I'm still conflicted on this issue because on one hand, fashion is such a fun and creative way to present yourself to the world, but on the other hand, there's also this performative aspect to it. Like on a lazy day out, I see a cool person and I'm dressed like a basic bitch. And I'm like, no, please think I'm cool, please think I'm cool. Which is totally insane because first of all, these people just want to get on the bus. And second of all, you can tell a person's personality by their outfit. For example, I'm also extremely stupid. And you might not be able to tell that from my outfit. Or you could, depending on whether or not I was wearing these shorts.
Look at the screen.
That's mine.
Anyway, so I did the waistband again, and then I just had to do the zipper, which was semi-successful, I would say. And we were finished with the pants. Because I didn't have a pattern for the top and I didn't want to waste a lot of fabric, a brilliant idea, patent pending idea hit me, and I was like, I'm gonna make a small scale pattern and see if it works. And then it did, so then I just replicated it on a larger scale. Sewing or any new hobby can be so intimidating, and for me, when it's strict, it doesn't feel as fun, and so I end up just forgetting about a certain hobby if I don't allow myself some flexibility. Please, if you have a similar story, share it, because I remember during COVID, I started candle making, of course, as we all did, and I remember I stopped doing it because I didn't want to follow the recipe every time. Granted, that was quite insane because candle making is an exact science if you want to have hard candles, but thankfully not all hobbies are the same. Here I cut out 4 of the same pieces, so I will sew them together and turn them inside out so no seams are visible, and then I'm just gonna combine that with the front piece and it's gonna be like a little wrap top. Ta-da! Honestly, this turned out way better than expected. The pants are a bit loose right now, but I filmed this before I had breakfast in the morning, so I'm sure when that is done, they'll be perfectly too tight. Okay, on to the second shorts of this video. These red gingham shorts have been stalking me everywhere, and I just took the pattern I had from the previous pants and I just elongated it a bit and made it wider because I wanted them to fit more loosely. I also had this beautiful lace I wanted to include. This is where I unfortunately realized these pants will be needing an elastic band, and here is my very normal reaction to that. I decided to do the waist by creating a tunnel for the elastic just in case I fucked something up. I didn't want to sew it directly in, and I didn't have a safety pin at home, so I just used a hair clip and it totally worked. Now, is this the cleanest job anyone has ever done? Absolutely not, but for my second time, it was fun. Here I'm attaching the lace on the right side because then you flip it over and you top stitch it and it looks really neat. Of course, I wanted a matching top with the shorts, so I decided on a Milkmaid top because I already had a pattern for it and I'm cheap. Okay girls, we are in the final stretch. I started this video I started this video last week on Thursday and today is Thursday. So we have until the evening to finish this Milkmaid top. In other great news, I finished these shorts yesterday, and I know the original plan was to put like a little elastic here near the bottom edge so it looks like scrunched up. But I really don't want to ruin them and have them look like pee-pee poopy diaper pants. And so I think I'm just gonna leave them. Also, lace is quite expensive. I've heard, but I don't know if this is true, that all lace is handmade. I'm not sure this is true for this one, however. I only need to finish the Milkmaid top I made to match the pants, and I already did this yesterday. I did like the back lacy part, and this is like the front corset part. And I need to do this again and then just sew it together and finish the cups. But I think I can finish this in like 2 hours probably. I hope so. I really hope I don't insert like, it was not 2 hours.
2 hours later.
Well, it's about 4 hours later in fact, and I'm still not finished. This is what we've achieved, and unfortunately for me, the last thing I did was this seam from here to here, and as you can see, it is looking rough, so I'm gonna have to redo that. Also, I think I jinxed myself a bit. We have this saying in my home country which kind of goes like this: the bread you talk about the most is the bread that you end up eating the most of. Yes, we're a very simple nation, and this essentially means what I just did. I said, I hope I'm gonna be finished in 2 hours, and then the universe said, no, fuck you, bitch. Wish me luck. While this took forever, I need your opinion. I have this much of lace left, and I can do 3 things. I can either line the bust, the boobies. Also, I think I might have overcompensated with the bust cup a bit. And by a bit, I mean 200 sizes. I could line also the strap, which I think would be really cute. Both straps, not to be mistaken, not just one. Or I could line the bottom and it would be the same as it is with the shorts. I don't know if you can see them. And I think that would also be cute. So let me know which option is your favorite. I might do one, the bust or the straps probably. And then maybe if you guys like another one, I'll add it later. We're finished. Oh. Okay, girl, give us nothing. Just to recap, I think in this video we scientifically confirmed that things that look good as tablecloths also look good as clothing, and I love gingham and I'm gonna be wearing more of it, and you should too. I don't have my favorite thing, maybe the black and white gingham set. I don't know, I love all of these, so let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Bye, peace.